What is up, everybody? Today we are going to be changing the accessory belt tensioner in the Audi because it has a squeal and I'm trying to get rid of that. It's damn annoying. The best part about this is you only need 3 tools. Well, technically you only need 2, but the third one is a good thing to have because it makes everything easier so you don't have to reach your hand down in there. What you'll need is a 13mm wrench. I got one of the ratcheting ones because it makes it much easier to take the bolts out. 17mm with the open to release the tension, and a bungee cord because it'll make it 10 times easier. And obviously you're going to need your new tensioner. I got this one off ECS. I believe it was like $68. It's not that much, but I definitely need a new one. To start out, you're going to want to pop the hood. Continue, pull the hood the rest of the way up. See, we're not going to put it into service position. We're just going to do it exactly how it sits. The tensioner is right there. There's only 3 bolts holding it onto the engine itself. This is what you need the 13mm for. Pop it on there. Crack open all the bolts. Kind of tough because I doubt this has even ever been taken off. Now just crack them loose. After you got all your bolts cracked, you'll need the 17. There's a little indent right here that comes off, and you're just going to put your 17 on there and you pull up and it releases all the tension off the belt. Since you have the tension release, you can go ahead and just pull the belt off of the alternator right there. Just sit it down. Try not to get it off the full track because it'll be easier later on. Now that we got all the bolts out, the tensioner, you can just pull it right through. This one's kind of nasty. When you go to put this back in there, make sure this black part, the actual pulley part, is facing the engine because it has to go in that way because the belt's going to lay under it. It's going to be tightened by it. That's why it's a tensioner. As you can see, the new one's in there, and you're just going to want to tighten all the bolts back down. I couldn't record while I was putting it, getting all the bolts started, because it's kind of hard to do a 2-hand job with a camera that you have to hold in one hand. Just get these tightened up. After you get the bolts right here tightened up with the new tensioner in, you're going to need the 17mm again. This is where the bungee cord comes in handy. You're going to take the tension off of the belt. Let's see if we can get this down in here. Take your bungee strap. It's kind of like fishing. Send that bungee cord down in there. You just want to hook the belt. There it is. See that? See how you just grabbed it like that? Make sure that your belts are all still on where they're supposed to be on. Then with the tension off of it, just keep pulling it up and fit it on your alternator. There it is. Now that it's on your tensioner, on your alternator, just, check the belt, see where it goes. Release the tensioner. Make sure the belt's on where it's supposed to be. And as you can see, I broke a clip. That's nice. Tuck that baby right there. But the belt's on. Damn it. Belt's back on, new tensioners in. These tensioners are spring loaded, so you shouldn't need to mess with them anymore. Should get the perfect amount of tension on it. Everything looks good. If it still squeaks, I'm gonna have to replace the belt, which it shouldn't though. That's all it is. Doesn't take long at all, as you've seen. You just got to make sure you have it put it in the right way so you don't have to take it back out again. It's the worst part if you have to take it back out. And that's all it takes to change the accessory belt tensioner. But this is how you do it without putting the car in a service position also, without moving the front end out a little bit. The whole radiator support, pulling it out a little bit, you can do that, but why would you need to do that when you can do it like this? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. See y'all in the next video.